Oh, good evening, everyone. Hope everyone's well. I'm going to get Glenn on before we go any further. Hey, Glenn.
Before we...
Yeah, I forgot what I was saying. How are you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm okay. Not
Okay.
not the greatest today, but yeah.
No.
It's just been one of them days.
I am very tired today, I have to say. I've just moved the monitor closer too, so I can actually read the comments because my eyes won't focus. That's how where I'm at.
That's why 4K doesn't matter anymore for you, Glenn. Your eyesight is failing you. It's you don't need 4K. There we go.
I can see everything now. It's amazing.
Yeah, and everyone can see our ring lights in our glasses.
Yes. Yeah.
Before we kick off, I want to say hi to folks in the chat.
Do it. Do it.
I'm kind of working backwards because for some reason, scrolling back through the comments, there's a chunk of comments that keep getting missed off. Every now and again, they seem to delete it some weeks, and I don't know why. So, yeah, if I miss anyone...
Why is it never Jeremy Carrs that disappear, though?
Because he comments frequently. That's why he wears a top 3 crown most weeks.
Do you not think he's hacked it somehow and he deletes everybody else's?
Potentially.
Evil mastermind, that Jeremy Carr. Evil mastermind.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see who we've got with us. We've got, obviously, Jeremy Carr with us as well. I'm trying to find Jeremy says the system is rigged. Clearly.
Because of Jeremy Carr. Yeah, he knows.
Nick with us as well. Nick says, good evening.
Nick. How are you?
John the Movie Man says,
what's up?
What's up, John? We've got Mad Dog early in the morning. Good evening,
Mad Dog. G'day, mate.
With us this week. Good evening, AJ. With us. We've got Russux. We've got Robinson. We've got Lynn in the other room.
Hi, Lynn in the other room.
We've got Antonelli Piello. Good evening, Anthony.
Hey, Anthony.
Clark of Many. Good evening, Clarky.
Clarky.
John Robinson with us as well. Good evening, Phil Glenn, and all in the chat.
Said hello to John. John and Chuck Norris. R.I.P. Chuck.
Ethan Schneider's with us.
Hey,
good
Ethan.
Evening, Ethan. Hope you're doing well. So meows a lot. Meow. Adam Rag with us as well. Good evening, Adam.
Good evening, Adam.
We've got. If I missed around, did I call out Darren G?
I don't think so. Hi, Darren G.
With us as well. Good evening, Darren. We've got Movie Wolf. Good evening, Movie Wolf. Real Sketchman with us as well.
Hey, Sketch.
Glenn with a double N.
Me look.
Pasty and gormless.
Well, it was P&G, Phil and Glenn. So there was lots of breakdowns of what P&G was. So
that's real. That's now. There we go. Good evening, Real Sketchman. I know we've got Adam somewhere here as well. I'm just trying to find a nice comment from you. Adam, there we go. Adam from New York with us as well.
Hey, it's my new son-in-law. Hi, Adam.
And then
we'll fill people in about that story later, shall we?
Okay. I was just reading through that. We've got Cinema San with us as well. Good evening, Cinema San.
Evening, Cinema San.
And I think we're. Am I missing anyone? Am I missing anyone that's been in so far?
No, we've got newbies joining.
Yeah, I'm heading back down now. Back down. Here we go.
Back down.
We've got Backcave with us as well. Good evening, Backcave.
Evening, Backcave.
Super Jenny with us as well. Good
evening. Jenny from the block.
We've got Mad Dog again. Still. When does the counter actually start? I think this is for the points for the leaderboard.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've no idea. I did 2 comments earlier and it put me at number 1. So
yes, I think it starts immediately as soon as I put it up on YouTube.
All right.
We've got Rohit with us as well. Good evening, Rohit.
Hey, Rohit.
We've got Brian Smith. Whoops, missed that one. Brian Smith, there we go. Hi, Phil, Glenn, and everyone.
Evening, Brian.
Did I shout out Woody as well? We have got Woody. This is hi to Brian. I've lost track.
2 hellos to Woody isn't a bad thing. It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Morton's reviews with us as well. Missed this start. Watching Eric with their wife. There we go. Jeremy says got to start as soon as Phil posts. Absolutely. And apparently, Glenn, you want a second.
Oh, excellent. Okay. I'll keep commenting through the stream. I'll just let you waffle on and I'll see if I can get number 1.
Do a kick onto the topic straight away.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
I'm
going to click the right button now then.
Yeah, do it then.
Topic of the
the topic of the week.
We can see you again. There we go.
There
yes. So obviously, you saw my video on Thursday, didn't you, about the Unwatched pile?
I did.
I covered a few that I had in my collection, but since then I've been flicking through YouTube and I noticed a fella that I've kind of spoke to a few times in the past and things like that has started to post a few videos up again as well. And one of them sort of got me thinking, and it's this one. He did why I'm stockpiling DVDs. Now, stockpiling.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think stockpiling is that the same as sort of just the accumulating and hoarding of things? Because trying to think ways to approach it. Answer the question first, and then I'll carry on.
Okay. Yeah, it was mentioned briefly in a chat earlier when I think hoarding and stockpiling are quite interchangeable, really. Yeah, I mean, it's this whole kind of like rainy day. Maybe one day. One day I'll want to watch it.
Yeah.
And what if I do want to watch it and I've not got it? But yeah, stockpiling is like,
the reason I sort of bring it up is stockpiling. I think of stockpiling like in terms of food or things like that. So you're expecting a disaster and you stockpile foods in case of an emergency. Are people thinking it like that? They're getting the collections together and all of these DVDs or Blu-rays or whatever, they're stockpiling them in case of emergency, like in case everything gets deleted from online, in case all streaming services go down, in case studios make changes and things like that. And I sort of now, after doing this video on Thursday, finding the pile, sorting out the pile of shame, the shelf of shame that I've done, 150 titles, I feel some sense of weight from it. Like I feel a pressure from it now. Like, I've got all of these that I've just stacked up and I need to get to watching. So I've got this weight. And I start to think when I see people doing videos like why I'm stockpiling DVDs, I start to think, is it actually worth going that far? Stockpiling and accumulating all these titles that we're not watching, because I feel from my lot an incredible amount of weight from it, the pressure to get them watched, that I should have watched them or that I don't need them all. How are people that are collecting these things like this, accumulating and stockpiling, how would they feel when they start running out of space, when they start running out of money, that they've got all these things sat there unused? What do you think about that whole situation of it, of the worry that it could disappear one day? Do you think it's worth accumulating and stockpiling all this stuff for just in case?
How will you feel when Skynet does go live and they do take over and then you've got nothing to watch because your digital stuff's been wiped?
Yeah.
And all of these people will be sat in their bunkers happily with a DVD player, no electricity to actually make the DVD player work, but they'll have all them DVDs and they'll have the covers to read and they'll have the pictures to look at on the boxes and go, oh, I remember watching this 15 years ago, telling John Connor, you should, if only you were alive when this happened. Look, if people can afford it and they want to do it, let them do it. It's fine. But it just, these excessive kind of collections to me are a little bit like, how we've all got that one drawer that's got like loads of bits in it that we just, it's a mishmash drawer of all sorts of stuff. Yeah, it's kind of like that might come in handy one day. Some of these excessive collections are the equivalent of that drawer, really. It's kind of like, well, you never know. I might want to watch it again. 9 times out of 10, they're not going to. But if they've got space and it's not cost, they're not in debt and what have you, leave them to it, to be honest.
Yeah. I would, you throw me there, you completely closed off that whole conversation.
Sorry, let me feed into that then. No, they're totally wrong. Tell them why they're totally wrong, Phil.
No, I was, I'm just lost now. You just completely
I've ruined it.
That. Yeah, ruined it.
Yeah,
drag it out.
No, look, we always talk about let's let's face it, we're retreading old ground with this one a little bit, to be honest. But it is kind of collecting to excess. That is the bottom line of all of it.
Yeah.
Using the word stockpiling just makes it even more ridiculous, I think.
Yeah. It's
like you say, it's kind of waiting for a major disaster. It's like collecting candles just in case the electric goes out and things. That is practical. Collecting a bunch of films that you've either never seen or didn't particularly like or whatever, and having them there just in case.
Yeah.
This guy, just in case, whoever he is, has got a lot to answer for.
Yeah. My parents, I went round there the other day so they could see them, and my mum is forcing my dad to clear out his computer room, his man cave, whatever little room it's got, because he was keeping all his CDs and DVDs and things like that in there. They're not big movie watchers like I am, and they're big into the CDs, but my dad still managed to keep stocking up DVDs, and Mum was like, "Oh no, I've had enough of this this hoarding backlog, or whatever you want to call it. We're going to get rid of them all." And they ended up with probably 4 or 5 massive bags. You know, the bag for life things.
Yeah.
They're big, not quite as big as a IKEA blue bag, but they're sizable bags. They ended up with like 4 bags full of like DVDs and Blu-rays, and I said, right, let me take a look, and I'll scan them on CEX or whatever and see if anything's worth trading in or anything like that for you. And I went around and I was looking through the titles on there, and I was looking through thinking, why have you got some of these titles? And I don't know if they could classify that as some kind of weird hoard or accumulation or stockpiling of films for no apparent reason. You're sort of looking through, and you've got Hang 'em High and Good, the Bad and the Ugly. Then you've got Rogers Hammersmith collection. Then you've got Bring It On Again. Then you've got a Baz Luhrmann collection. Then there's that Man of the House, is it, with Tommy Lee Jones or something? And I'm thinking, how the hell have you picked these? How did you pick these films? What did you pick these films for? My dad's like, well, they're on offer. They were like 10 for £1, so I got the ones I wanted, and then just picked up a bunch of others. It's like, why didn't you just take the ones you wanted and pay £1 instead of having to take 10? Well, you know, I thought it might get used one day. It's like, seriously, you're going to use Bring It On Again or Man of the House? You're not going to watch that, Dad. No.
So they might be practical coasters.
And he has stockpiled, and and it's like, oh, what if one for a rainy day? And just give Jerry a shout out. Thank you very much, Jerry.
Thank you, Jerry.
On there.
Jerry.
Is there a question? Is there something that you wanted to add, Jerry? I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to look at the comments and see if.
Do you have thoughts on Man of the House, Jerry, for example?
But thank you very much for the super chat. It's very, very much appreciated. But let's see if we have got anything from Jerry on here.
Jerry.
I can't see anything. Oh, I thought you were going to give us a question.
He's going to top the leaderboard.
But yeah, it's with what my dad did. I do feel like he was getting them for the sake of maybe one day, maybe I might watch it, rather than actually thinking about what he has.
Well, by the sounds of that, he was just purely kind of, well, I'm entitled to 10 for £1. Yeah. I'm going to have 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much like that. And I don't think he noticed while all the things were sat there in his cupboards behind him on shelves and things like that, but they're all away, so he didn't notice it as a problem. But, you know, and it's all taken off the shelves and put into bags for what they don't really care about. It's like, yeah, it was actually a problem, even if he wasn't looking at it that way, because it was on the shelves out of the way. It wasn't piled up. It wasn't like a hoarder's sort of messy house, the extreme hoarder type. It was hoarding with organization, and it just doesn't get looked at in the same way.
Strange. Is organized hoarding still classed as hoarding?
Yeah.
Or do you think no, but I mean from a hoarder's perspective, do you feel like, well, it's got a home, it's got a shelf, it's out of the way, therefore it's okay?
I think with the hoarding, a lot of it has come to the TV shows that that we've had on that have run on some of the channels, but they're the sort of real extreme hoarders, the ones that have got the piles everywhere in the house. They can't physically move around. That's sort of an extreme example. I think the organized hoarding is a completely different level. I think it's one of those things that is sort of on various, like
Do you think
of,
organized hoarders look down upon normal hoarders? Do you think there's like a
I do.
social pecking order amongst hoarders?
I do. I really do. I don't think those that are organised look at it as though they are hoarding, because it's not like them on TV. I'm not a hoarder like that. And there's a lot of denial in there.
I can get to my front door without falling over. Therefore, I'm not a hoarder.
I've not got stuff on my floor. I've got stuff on my floor at the minute. It's just shameful. Well, anyway, I was getting to the comments. Let me have a look at these comments. If I can find my way back. There we go. Raz Sucks says stockpiling is not a healthy state of mind. I don't think it is either, really. It's collecting for the sake of it, or finding reason to justify the collecting of things that you don't really need or don't really want at the time. It's just another word to justify what you're doing, I think. Morton's review says, Phil, stockpiling is for when we have retirement in 40 years. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know with that. It's one of the things I've used to try and justify collecting and keeping of things in the past, but then find over time the way that we consume the media, it does change a lot over time as well. And yeah, the worry is that, I'm keeping these things when I retire, but by the time I retire, we could be viewing things in a whole different way. I mean, now I watch a hell of a lot on digital, and it's changed from 15 years ago when it was all about the discs because digital wasn't up to scratch. In years from now, is there going to be another way to watch? Digital will still be a thing, but is there going to be a new physical format? Is there going to be some other way? I don't know.
And by retirement age, there'll have been another 18 years worth of movies coming out.
Yeah.
That you will have also been collecting, wanting to see things that are slipping through the net that you've not got around to. And when you do retire, every single year, more and more movies are coming out.
Yeah. Do you find, I think anyway, that the number of movies that we're getting released now, from when we were in our 20s or something like that, it's like 4 or 5 times as many movies. I don't know if you see it as that many, but it feels like it's an impossible task to keep track of what's coming out.
I think because we've got other avenues, other outlets. It's not like it goes to the cinema. You've now got Netflix and Prime and all these kinds of things and what have you. So they're coming at you left, right, and centre, aren't they?
Yeah, it's
Lynn's pointed out, please, Phil, please place your tea down more gently. The noise scares our little dog. Thank you.
Okay.
Which I can't hear it when I'm in here, but she always points it out when I go back through.
Okay. Ethan says, I think we just worry too much about things. Just keep what you'll rewatch.
Yeah.
Cinema-san, when does something become unused? After 1 month, 1 year, or 10 years? I think it's more about intention with them, really. As a collector point of view, anyway. I've always kept things because in my mind, I've always had that intention to watch them again. So although they go unused for a number of time, having the intention there, do I classify it as being unused? Well, no, because I've got the intention to watch it. So it's not going to be unused. And I sort of try to figure it that way. But now I consider if I want to watch the thing again. What do you think, Glenn?
And you've got a pile of things that you've yet to get around to. I
have indeed.
Yeah, Nick sent me a screenshot, actually. And he went, Phil's not seen Taxi Driver. And I went, I didn't notice that. Have you not seen Taxi Driver?
No.
Have you not?
No. There's a lot of classics that I have not seen. Yeah. Where are we? Mad Dog. Pile of films to watch will be handy for when the fuel runs out and we can't travel out of the house. Well, again, if my internet's collection's solid,
yeah,
the
I don't
the
think
streaming
it'll come to that.
Yeah,
at all. I think that'll be in the bag before we know it.
absolutely. Mad Dog. Stockpiling reminds me of the toilet paper shortage during the pandemic.
Oh, it was an absolute joke, that whole scenario. It really was.
And we're getting similar sort of behaviours in the UK now with petrol, because there's the fear of the petrol prices going up. So there's a lot of people in the UK now going out and filling up the cars for no reason other than they think it's going to get more expensive. It's
well, I mean, Mad Dog's mentioning that, and it was an actual Australian thing, because there's only like two factories in the whole of Australia that manufacture toilet paper, which is why that whole stockpiling thing started.
I didn't know.
But then everywhere else around the world started doing it off the back of Australia doing it. And you'd literally got like the head of Andrax over here going, we've got, I nearly swore. It'd have been quite practical, SHIT loads of toilet paper over here, because there's like loads of different factories that manufacture it over here. But still, people went out stockpiling, and it's Australia's fault. Australia's fault.
Sunday Archers. What I don't understand is that need for instant access on the off chance you want to watch something. There's times when I want to see a movie and I think I'll order that and watch it at the weekend. I think that's the biggest thing. I think we forget about how accessible a lot of these movies remain over the years. There are a few that are very difficult to find, but the majority quite easy to access.
On the odd occasion as well, we've stuck some sort of like digital option on or gone on Netflix or whatever, and we said, oh, what about such and such? And you go and you can't find it, and you go, oh, it's not on here. Oh, well, what about such and such instead? And you just swap to something else. It doesn't have to be this kind of matter of life and death that it's that one movie that gets seen.
Yeah.
And oh my God, I can't have that ever happening again. Therefore, I must own every single movie on the planet and put it on my shelf just in case.
Real Phil. I've spent 6 years buying tons of Blu-rays. Haven't watched a ton of them. I've got 3,000 plus movies now. Is there a cut-off, Real Phil? Is there a time when you are happy with what you've got, or will you continue to add to that pile, even though there's stuff in there that you haven't watched?
Is the Real Phil actually you, and it's a separate account, and you're putting stuff out there just to like as therapy? You go, I can't make it look like it's me. I'll put it out under a different name.
Adam, my collection in my 50s is a third of the size of in my 30s for sure. Tastes change.
Yeah.
I think you're probably the same as well, aren't you, Glenn? In your 50s and about a third of the size.
In my 50s, shut your face. In your 50s. Unbelievable.
I bet yours is about a quarter of the size, I think.
Yeah, easy. Yeah. Got rid of the chaff is what I did.
Yeah. James Potter, stockpiling is for food and water when the tanks come a-rolling. Buying loads of Blu-rays that you're likely never going to watch is mental illness. Yep, I'm starting to think more that way as well. Darren G, I've only got one Blu-ray that I've not seen yet, and that's Thief. There we go. We've got Slot Professor in the house as well. Nearly missed that.
Hey, Slot Professor.
AJ Pink says, can we get a poll in the chat for topic of the week? Go for it. There was a topic I wanted to cover. I wasn't sure how to title it or thumbnail it, so that went by the by for this week, but I will figure it out. But I might touch on it later. I might kick it off.
Hello to Johnny Carrot-Heed, north of the border. He's joined us.
Yeah, Darren G says, what is Man of the House? There we go. It was a film with Tommy Lee Jones, which I found him as might have been FBI agent or a sheriff or something, but a bunch of cheerleaders witness a murder and he has to move into the house with them to protect them from the wannabe killers.
I don't remember that, and it sounds awful. I don't remember that at all.
It had Monica Keena, who was in Freddy vs. Jason and Dawson's Creek for a while as well. And she was an actress that kind of just disappeared, but she was in quite a lot at that time. Shame you don't remember it. We had to do a watch along one day.
Yeah, definitely. It'll be a nice surprise for me.
Yes. Adam says the bulk of my collection is 80s stuff with huge rewatchability. I think mine dip into the 90s mainly for the rewatchable stuff for me.
Mm.
What about you, Glenn? Have you got a certain time period that sort of sticks out to you?
No, to be honest, I think majority of my there's probably less newer stuff. It probably stretches 60s through to the 90s. Yeah.
Fair.
There's some amazing movies in the 70s. I think the 70s were such a great... Everybody talks about the 80s. We talk about the 80s. We grew up through the 80s. Obviously, we have nostalgic opinions about everything that came out in the 80s, but some stonking films through the 70s.
There was. So there was ones that have lasted throughout and influenced so much when you think about Halloween and Jaws and Superman and Star Wars and all that. They're all 70s and set the bar for a lot, really.
Yep.
So, yeah. Mad Dog says, do the clock change to the UK next weekend? I believe so.
Next Sunday, I think, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, next Saturday night it'll be, so Sunday will be different, won't it?
Sunday morning, yeah.
Yeah.
Big Jace with us as well. Apologies, gents, for joining late. Good evening, Phil, Glenn. And
Big Jace. Still Taika.
Slot Professor, do you think that titles are getting harder to get and is down to collectors keeping more stuff? To
be honest with you, I've not encountered a title that I've not been able to get hold of.
No, I've not.
Whether that's CX or eBay or whatever, there always seems to be somebody selling something.
There's been a couple of DVDs that have been a struggle to find that have gone out of print, but then I've just got them on digital. I was looking for The Ghost in the Darkness for quite some time, the Val Kilmer, Michael Douglas Lion movie, and that DVD has had print that was quite hard to find, and I got it on iTunes America for about $4, I think it was. So, yeah, it was a struggle to get physically, but digitally, I had no problem. I think since it's been re-released on Blu-ray somewhere, but yeah, at the time that was quite difficult, but there was still another way. There's not been a massive amount of stuff that there hasn't been another way to find it. AJ says hoarding is hoarding, even if it's organised. Absolutely. Adam says, if you can see the floor, you are not hoarding. You are. You are. There we go. Morton's, the only movies I have on the floor are the ones meant for selling. I've got some movies on the floor from my pickups this week, so and a couple of other bits as well.
Pickups this week? Check you.
Slot Professor, with more limited print runs, it feels like more stuff goes out of print quickly these days, so us collectors hoard more these days. I think there's it's very difficult to say on this kind of thing now. I mean, the limited runs, they generally sell out, but I'm tending to find that there's a lot of scalpers that buy these things to then resell them further down the line. I don't think they naturally sell out, a lot of them. I think the scalpers have sort of fed into the, I don't know how to word this. I think the scalpers have pushed the selling out of things to be able to hold on to stock and then sell it for a lot more expense, cost-wise, further down the line. Sorry,
I think so many companies do actually. You know, most things get a re-release at the end of the day. It's like the whole limited biscuit tin thing. You end up with like 4 other designs further down the road kind of coming out. Companies want to do the limited edition thing because they know people will pay through the nose and they'll snap up everything that's available, and that's great. But then it dies off for them. Obviously, they've got their load straight away. So they release a standard edition further down the line, because they want to cash in yet again. Which I'm always glad when they do, because then those scalpers that you were talking about that are holding on to things, suddenly the value isn't there for them anymore, which is good. So it should be.
Big Jace, in the future, when retirement age, how much will streaming channel be charging? Surely wouldn't be able to afford it on a pension. There's lots of free channels as well, Big Jace. Lots of them. Tubi, YouTube, and then all your terrestrial TV shows, TV channels in the UK. You don't have to subscribe to all of them. It's just one at a time. You can only watch so much. Darren G says, I prefer to be more selective. I'm quite picky on what films I add to my collection.
I'm trying to be, for sure.
I never used to be. I used to add all sorts of stuff. Mind you, I still am. We'll see what I've picked up this week. Eh? There's a few comments on some of the movies that I waved around on there. Age of Pink says, not seen Taxi Driver. Wow. Boondock Saints is a must. Classics like Showgirls, you know. Cinema Sand, please stop the chat. What?
Oh, okay.
Why are we stopping? Clock of Many, your physical media collection should be to fill that warehouse from Raiders of the Lost Ark. No, it's too much.
Too much.
Adam says, are you streaming to weed things out? I should not buy, as there are once view only. Yeah.
Well, we've talked about, you know, we should be going back to kind of renting things that we're not sure about.
Yeah, I think so. It's I still buy things digitally as well, but generally, if I'm buying them, I'll wait till they're around the rental price anyway, and they just sit on my digital hoarding library, my digital library.
Your hoarding library, yeah. I mean, yeah, but the thing is, you know, if you rent something for like £4, £5, whatever, and then the Blu-ray gets released and it's £15, before you know it, it's in CEX at 10. So you're no worse off by having rented it and then just picked it up further down the line if you did actually like it.
Yeah,
that's it. That's my consumer stuff.
I thought that was going to go on, man. I sort of
no, that was it. Yeah. Drew a line under it.
So far, I don't have that problem, and stuff that I don't watch, I'll just pull it out a little bit to see what I haven't watched. There we go. Yeah, I think having the shelf of shame sort of highlighted my tendencies when buying things to mount them up.
No, Jeremy, not like hookers. Not that kind of rental.
No, we've got Ben's YouTube. Lovely chats and great videos on these discussions. Just been pondering in the film room before putting on my 4-year-old to bed with the decisions of should I watch, should I sell? It's difficult. It's a difficult process to go through if you're not ready for it. It really is. I'm trying to think how I did it, but it's still an ongoing process of the first sort of blitz through I did. It was pulling out films that I didn't like, which sounds ridiculous, but I did mount up a collection of films I just didn't really like and didn't think I'd go back to. It's more of, will I watch it now than should I keep or not at the minute, for me anyway. John Robinson, what do you think about the new? What do you think about the announcements of Arrow doing Stranger Things?
Can I, before you go into that, because that'll be kind of like a 5-minute chat, can I just sort Morton out a little bit? Morton, I said about renting. Jeremy said, what, hookers? And I said, no, not renting hookers, just renting films. Morton's all going, what about hookers? What have I missed? Wait, what about hookers? Morton, it's okay. We've moved on from hookers. We're fine. Phil, Arrow, Stranger Things.
Yeah. What do you think of this? Oh, do you want me to go?
Yeah, you go, because I couldn't give a monkeys about it, honestly. It just, that show went so off the boil for me.
That's fair. I think it's good that there's streaming shows are, well, this streaming show is getting a physical media release because there are a lot of fans out there. I am a fan of Stranger Things. This announcement,
I was.
Yeah, this announcement from Arrow, I won't be diving into it. It's something that I potentially would have in the past because I think it's a great show. But my reality is that, one, I'm not going to watch it for another few years, I don't think. I've finished watching it recently. I don't think I'm going to get to it. There's that much of the new stuff that's coming out that I know I've not got the time to get to it. Two, I've got Netflix still running at the minute. It's a waste of time in picking it up because it's still on Netflix. So if I wanted to watch it, I could click a button and it could be there. Maybe not in the full quality that you would get from physical media, but I already paid for the service. I've already got it on there. I can make do, man. And yeah, I think it's great that this show has got a physical release, but people getting excited about Netflix show coming to physical media, I won't get your panties in a bunch about it because I think it's a sort of one-off because it's a special show that sort of lines into the aesthetic of Arrow Video. And Stranger Things is one that they did start to release as one-offs in Target in the US, in the video boxes. And I really think it's a special case. I don't think it's setting a precedent for expecting Arrow to be releasing more Netflix shows or for Netflix to be licensing them out, even though a couple of them have gone to Criterion as well. But I think there's special cases, and it's more to do with the filmmakers than Netflix that these are happening.
I think, to be brutal, it's striking while the iron's hot, because in 2 years' time, none of us are going to be talking about Stranger Things.
No.
It had its time. Early seasons I loved, and then I just think it kind of really lost its way. It should have ended much earlier than it did.
Yeah.
I agree with you. You know, there's numerous Netflix things I would love to eventually appear. Something like Mike Flanagan's Midnight Mass. I'd love the Knives Out sequels, things like that. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen.
No.
This is, you know, I do wonder how much Arrow have paid Netflix for the rights for this.
And
it's
not
do the deal.
It's not particularly cheap box set either.
No, not at all.
They've done the usual thing of having a limited edition box, which has got cards and postcards and things like that to make more money. And then they've got a standard box as well. You know, and with TV shows, by the time I revisit them, generally, TV show box sets are the cheapest things to pick up pre-owned. They really are. The amount of times that I see TV shows knocking about in charity shops or on the car boot sales or thrift stores or whatever else like that, TV show box sets are all over, and no one wants them after a certain amount of time. They're they drop massively in price. And I wonder by the time I watch it if I can pick it up for a very little money compared to what they're selling for now for a pre-order. It's don't get rinsed by it, because just consider when you're going to watch it again, if you're going to watch it again, and don't let the limited edition signs sort of light your eyes. I don't think they'll always have it on Netflix.
I think people going in a frenzy for a show that they love is, you know, fine, but like you've just said, it's still there on Netflix.
Yeah, and that was my.
If you feel the need to rewatch it, go on Netflix and rewatch it.
When I saw the announcement, my immediate reaction was, "Oh, how much is that? Let's see about getting it ordered." But then you sit and think about the realities of when will I be ready to watch the game, and that I already have access to it anyway. The season 1 and 2 box sets I've got sat down here behind me. The ones that were exclusive to Target in America, I imported them. I got them, and they've not been used once. Not been used once. No. And I don't think I've even rewatched season 1 and 2 since picking these up, even on Netflix. But I know if I'm going to watch it, I'll probably jump on Netflix, because these are all nicely sealed, and I don't want to ruin that.
I wonder if you ever would go back to it, in all honesty.
I will do, because my little boy keeps asking about seeing it, so it's probably something I will sit and watch through with him sometime soon.
On Netflix.
Yeah. Slot Professor says Netflix don't do physical media. It's only when another company is involved and owns the rights. Frankenstein was one that got written into the deal for them to release it.
Yeah, so that's getting Criterion release, isn't it?
Yeah. And I think that's a lot to do with Del Toro and his fan base and how well they treat his movies. Because they did the same with Pinocchio for him as well. Real Sketchman says, I was tempted for a minute after the Stranger Things announcement, but knowing myself, I'll never rewatch it. Yeah. I think it's going to be the same for a lot of people that pick it up. I don't think they will rewatch it. I really don't. I think a lot will remain sealed, because they've just not left it long enough from watching the show the first time through and then having enough time till you want to watch it again. I've got box sets sat through in the other room that I've picked up that I haven't gone back to despite loving the series. I think Breaking Bad, I got a complete box set of that. Cracking show. And it's not been touched since I owned it. And I think, what's the point of paying the premium to own it at the moment rather than just waiting it out a little bit? I was stockpiling them for the future. Was worth it? Was stockpiling those TV shows worth it? I don't know. I know I've missed a load of comments, but yeah, do you want to? Shall we move on, Glenn? Shall we move on?
We can move on. I mean, I was just reading through comments. A lot of it's obviously Stranger Things based now.
Johnny Carrothead says, I hate the TV on physical just because of disc changing and having to move 41 and X 81. I think I was speaking to Glenn about this with the because I said similar to you, I think, Glenn, didn't I, when we were talking about the TV shows? Because I've got shows that I've got on DVD that I bought on digital just so I didn't have to mess about with the discs.
Yeah, I think was it ER, the last one you did that with.
Yeah.
You had the box sets of that, didn't you? Then bought it digitally.
I've got seasons 1 to 10. And I thought, you know what, instead of buying seasons 11 through 15, I'll buy the digital of the lot instead and just watch it on there. And we watched it all on digital. Ben, I've stopped. If there's a trilogy and I only, with collecting, I've stopped. If there's a trilogy and I only like films 1 and 3, I won't have 2 in the collection just for completion. It's a difficult one for continuation of the story sometimes, but also rewarding.
Yeah, 100% agree with that.
Yeah, I think that's something that we've both been guilty of and both pulled back from, I think, haven't we, really?
Yeah, for too long we've just been completists and it doesn't get you anywhere.
There's a few, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a few franchises that I've still got the complete collections of. I'm not missing a Lethal Weapon movie, for example, but I enjoy all the Lethal Weapon movies.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, you know, something like, I don't know, where it's a big franchise, Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
People don't like every single one, surely. Please say nobody likes every single one of them.
Not looking at me.
No.
Like Expendables, I've only got the first Expendables movie in here, which I still stand by being a solid action flick. But the other ones, not so much.
Solid is quite a strong word for Expendables.
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was.
It's a good action movie, and it's nice to have everybody back.
Yeah,
that's about it.
Darren G says, "Never seen a Fast and Furious film."
If you want to watch a thing about street racing and cars, just watch the first one. If you then want to watch just ridiculous, over-the-top bank robbery, just ludicrous movie, then watch the rest. But other than that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Glenn, what do you want to move to next?
Well, I'm intrigued by pickups, so let's do pickups.
Right, I'll do that then.
Okay.
What have you been picking up, Glenn?
Litter off the floor, dog poo when I've taken the dogs out. Yeah. Actual physical media, nothing. I don't think I have. I can't remember. You go with yours. I'm going to have a look because I can't remember.
I bought a book because it was on offer. And it's one I've been lingering over for a long, long time. I've finally got Heat 2.
Oh, no. Don't, Phil. Don't read it before the film.
Why?
Because it won't be as good. The film won't be as good then.
I don't know if I'll... I don't know if it'll be... It won't be my next pick, but it was on offer. And it's one I have been lingering over for a long time. So, with Michael Mann's involvement, I am sorely tempted. I'm going to keep an eye on what's happening with the movie, if that's moving or anything, before I dive into it. But there's about 3 or 4 other books I want to get to before even considering on that one. But, I was intrigued. But, do you want me to... Oh, before I move on to my comedian...
Yes.
I went to the car boot sale today. Car boot sale, like swap me thrift type thing. The kids were kicking off, so I said, all right, well, we'll go to a car boot sale, try and get them to walk off some energy, and excuse me, have a look.
You got windy tops, though. Do you need winding?
Yeah. So we looked around and I picked up one thing. I looked through all the DVDs, all the Blu-rays and things that they had out, I mean, the people selling them, generally it was DVD, so I didn't really dig into what was there. Or if they did have physical media, it was a trader type store, and they'd been there for that many months and years that they're all sun faded on the cover art and things like that. So it's like, no, I'm not touching anything like that. But what I did find was some bookends. I remember picking these up for the kids not so long back, and it had them back in store, but I got some metal bookends. So solid metal Batman and the Joker. I just needed a couple of pairs of bookends. So, yeah.
So you got bookends?
Joker bookends. I wasn't too worried about the design. I didn't pick them because they were Batman and Joker, because you're not going to see them, how I'm going to be using them. So, yeah, I just went with them because I needed bookends. And they were £1 a pair. So I thought, yeah, needing bookends, stick £1 on it, and it's not so bad. So, yeah, that's what I got from the car boot sale thingy. But physical media-wise,
yes,
I've got a dry throat as well, man.
Lordy, it's all going wrong.
Right, this is my problem with collecting. When I get carried away, when there's a sale, and there's things that are priced in a way that are perhaps meant to be more expensive, or it seems like they shouldn't be that price. So they're a good price, so I need to pick them up. And what sparked it off was there was a title that I had on my watch list that I did want to watch, which was a film directed by Dennis Hopper called Hotspot, which is now going to be added to my shelf of shame because it's one that I need to watch. And yeah, this had my attention because I have had it on my wish list for quite some time. So it being in this 2 for £16 offer on Rarewaves, I thought I'll get that. And I was looking through, and they had this on offer as well. Species 4-movie Blu-ray collection. So I got the Species 4-movie collection and the Hotspot for £16, which was a good offer. So this one I'm going to keep and put on my shelf of shame. This one I'm actually going to eBay because collector weirdo brain said, I'll pick that up, that'll be worth reselling, and it'll cover the cost of this. So that's what.
Well, I mean, it was retail price on there, wasn't it, at £30?
Yeah.
But then included in the 2 for 16.
Yeah. I'm not going to put it up for £30, I don't think.
No, but it doesn't matter, does it? The trouble is everybody else will be doing the same thing. But even if you put it out at 20, you've still made money, you've still paid for the other one.
Yeah.
Job
but
done.
Then
I
wasn't.
See, I don't know this. This is more.
No, this is shameful, absolutely shameful, really. But I got the American Pie movies, the limited editions, Wedding and Reunion. Because I'd got the first two on the limited edition formats, and again, it's sort of the collector had came into play, and it lit up my eyes because I thought, these shouldn't be on this offer. I'll get them now because I kind of wanted them. And common sense.
I kind of wanted them. That's a good enough reason.
Yeah.
There we go.
But yeah, common sense left my head, and I ordered those as well. And whether I should have or not, I don't know. But the thing that was in my head when I was shopping, the thing that lots of us suffer with, I think, and it's just that loss of control when you see something at a price that you think is wrong or agreeable or a lot less than it should be, or that you could get more money for if you resell it. Things just spark in your head, and it's like, yeah, I'll order that while it's on there, see if I can get it through. And it is that addiction. It's that addiction and the craziness that comes with being a collector and looking at these sales all the time. And it's shameful. And I apologise.
I had a look through that sale, and I'm better than you because I bought nothing.
Yes.
I win.
Clearly you are better than me.
I am better than you. So are you literally going to put those American Pie movies on your shelf?
I don't know. They've made it to the floor at the minute.
Excellent.
I've got to have a think about what I'm really doing with my life and make a decision from there.
Yeah, have strong words with yourself.
Yeah, Absolutely. I've got to start listing other things on eBay as well anyway. So I need to get to these laser discs, and I need to get to other bits to be listed as well. So
that's kind of more of what I've been doing this week rather than buying anything else. I've been selling shed loads on eBay. Yeah. It feels good. I'm more addicted to that than I am actually buying things at the minute. It's very freeing. I like it.
So, right. See what everyone else has been picking up and judge them.
Yeah.
Woody. I picked up The Old Woman with the Knife, The Return, Abigail, Black Cab.
Can we just point out The Old Woman with the Knife isn't a film? He literally just picked up an old woman who happened to have a knife on her.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So God knows what he's done with her now.
Yes. Movie Wolf. Nothing for me this week. Prepping the house for the arrival of Baby Movie Wolf #2. I've hide away a whole load of my collection. Oh, Movie Wolf, just wait till she makes you start selling some of your collection.
Yeah, you need to suggest other things for your birthday next time, don't you?
Yeah. Is it a long time to wait? And congratulations of Baby Movie Wolf. Fit in the movie watching while you can. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Anthony says, "Oh, I almost Wayne's World 1 and 2." You know what? I personally wouldn't on Wayne's World 1 and 2 anymore. Wayne's World, the first one, got rewatched so many times when I was younger. I don't think I could actually make it through it again. It was on repeat view far too much. Excuse me. Darren G fancied watching The Grey again, so picked that up. I think The Grey is a good movie, and it's one that I watch also. I do have it in my Joe Carnahan collection, and it's one that I've kept in there at the moment as well.
Because everybody needs a Joe Carnahan collection.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Is that next to your American Pie collection?
No.
You turned into Brian. He's got a lot to answer for, that damn Yank.
Anthony also picked up 4 DVDs of 70s sci-fi, or sci-G. I think sci-fi.
I think fi.
Jerry Carr, I picked up on 4K Swamp Thing, Return of Swamp Thing, Constantine, Ramones, It's Alive CD. I was gifted Lost in Translation on DVD.
Yeah, I do like Lost in Translation. I find that an enjoyable watch. Yeah,
I think it's good too.
I did pick up a CD this week, which was The Best of the Cure, but not really. It's physical media, but it's not film connected, is it? But there we go.
No. Slot Professor says, Phil, if you're a sucker for the sales, don't look at Grove at the moment. 4K at 3 for $30 and some insane biscuit tins. I was thinking about biscuit tins the other day, and sorry, I've got a frog in my throat, and I was thinking about getting some. Well, not some. Getting one, getting two, or
getting all of them.
Because when I was seeing films that I would like to pick up, and they're only being released in limited edition steelbook form. This is where silly collector head comes in as well. I'm thinking of trying to be less fussy with trying to avoid steelbooks, because I wanted to avoid collecting any steelbooks, but some of the films have been on steelbook only, or there's no other option available at the minute. I consider that should I just pick up the steelbook and just add it to my collection and not worry what kind of box it is on my shelf, because all
you were going to say something like Panic Room, for example.
It's something like Wave the Gun, the Lionsgate release that's on their website. Panic Room's another that got steelbook only. I don't know if Seven had a normal Amaray yet.
Yes,
it has now.
Yeah, that wasn't steel anyway. It was just like a weird cardboardy, foldy type thing.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
I mean, I'm trying to be patient and wait to see if they will release a standard edition, but some of them they just don't seem to be coming, particularly those Lionsgate ones as well. So I'm a bit.
I'm sure they will. I mean, it's just, and the thing is, it's okay going, you know what, I'm just going to bite the bullet. I'm going to get the biscuit tin of it. But then is it going to sit on your shelf for another 6 or 8 months before you get around to it?
Yeah.
You know, another 6 or 8 months that you've got to wait for an Amaray.
Yeah. That's the worry, isn't it? It's how long? But yeah, I've decided to potentially be less fussy about the packaging and things like that if I'm ready to buy it at the time. If I want to watch
That'll
it,
be a whole new world of buying for you, won't it? If you're less fussy about the packaging.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can buy even more and not watch.
Clock of Money, Constantine is an excellent 4K upgrade. I don't think I've got it on Blu-ray, and I don't think I'm worried enough about the quality of the picture to upgrade it. I think I'd just make do with the Blu-ray. I'm not a giant fan of the film.
Again, I was just going to say that you've got it on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
And you're never going to watch it.
No. Slipknot. Good evening, Slipknot. I think the bad sequels make you forget how brilliant the original Species is.
And the first one is great, and it's a good cast, and you know, the rest suck.
I don't think I've ever watched the sequel.
I think I've only seen the second one, and then why would you want to go beyond that? Really?
Yeah.
That box set is a little bit like the Anaconda box set, really.
Yeah.
The first one's terrible enough,
and then the sequels just do better and better.
Mm.
Big Jace, I picked up a book for the film Silver Dream Racer. Only paperback, but it had some nice photos in it. I've not heard of the film, to be honest.
No, I don't think I have.
No.
Silver Dream Racer.
The Anthony's 4 DVDs of sci-fi movies included Logan's Run, Westworld, Omega Man, and Soylent Green. I don't think I would watch any of those again now, to be honest. I think a couple I've dipped into before, but they've never particularly been my bag.
I couldn't get on with Logan's Run at all.
No. Nathan Chalmers says no shame in getting American Pie movies with the main cast.
I think there's no shame in. No, that's not the point. It's not about the films. It's about they'll already had the American Pie box set with all the films. You didn't need to start buying 4K special editions of them at all.
Big Jace, I've ordered the biscuit tin version of Captain America: Brave New World 4K for £8. I would not be adding that one to the collection, I'm afraid. I wasn't keen on that one. Jeremy Carr says, watch Terrifier, Phil.
He won't.
No.
Let's face it, if he hasn't watched Taxi Driver, he's not going to watch Terrifier.
Cinema Sam, something completely different. Have we seen the Doom Part 3 trailer? Thoughts? I have. I saw it in the film that I went to see at the weekend, and I think it looks good. I liked the other two Doom films, and this looks very similar. So, yeah, I've not got a great deal to say about it, really. It just looks more of the same, which I'm happy with, and I will be wanting to go to the cinema to see it. Did you watch it or not bother in the end?
What, the trailer?
Doom 3 trailer, yeah.
Yeah, I watched the trailer for it, yeah. It's, I'm annoyed that I didn't see Doom 2 at the cinema. So I saw the first one at the cinema. I can't remember why I didn't get around to the second one.
Yeah.
Just slipped through the net for various reasons, I think.
Woody, I had a look through the sale too. I wasn't too glad, although I think about it, American Pie, but I couldn't find a second movie for the £16 deal.
American Pie does not need a 4K release in any way, shape, or form. Just doesn't at all.
No.
Blu-ray's fine for those movies.
Darren G, I think the great is the extent of my Joe Carnahan collection. What about the A-Team, Darren? What about the A-Team, and what about the boss level? I was going to say boss level, boss baby, but it's not mixed up.
Not boss baby. I think it is boss level, isn't it? Yeah.
Not great, to be honest.
Yeah, Carnahan's hit and miss at best. I'm afraid he's not a.
He's a very interesting guy to listen to, though. He really is.
Yeah. Just not consistent with his films.
Yeah. Real Sketchman. This week, I got Arrow's Salem's Lot and Red Sonja 4Ks. A friend gave me his extra copy of Dragon Slayer 81 on 4K.
What a nice friend.
There we go. Adam says biscuits tin only outrages me. The
term or actually biscuit tins themselves?
Yeah. Ace Mac finally picks up Ice Cold in Alex. Proper movie. There we go. Movie Wolf. Oh, I did pick up the comic book. It hasn't arrived yet. Something Strange, number 5. It's Ghostbusters fan comic, but it's very good quality.
Oh, nice.
There we go. The video shop near me, they're doing a evening showing the making or behind the scenes of the Ghostbusters, that Cleaning Up the Town documentary. They've got an evening showing that, and I don't know if the filmmakers are there or they've got a live Q&A or something with them as well. So I was considering that, but I'm not sure I'm going to get time. Jeremy, I did cave and order a biscuit in. Should be coming this week. Point is same reason, Phil. No other option. I think
there's always another option, and the other option is wait.
Yes.
Don't buy it.
Which Ollie? Hey fellas.
Hey Ollie.
Talked about Slither 4K biscuits in. Looks awful.
Yeah, I'm not blown away by the art. Well, the artwork for the normal Amaray release is better than the biscuit tin for sure.
Jeremy says Phil saw the Joker, so he's kind of seen a partial repackage of Taxi Driver.
I think. Yeah.
Ben's face says otherwise. Slot Professor.
Yeah.
I'm going to go out there and say the trilogy of this decade is going to be Dune. Dune 3 looks a must-watch, and it could have gone badly. We will see.
I think anything that's got Denis Villeneuve near it is in safe hands. I don't think you can say that with a lot of directors, but I think you can with him.
There we go. Ollie says, I worked on Cleaning Up the Town. It's a great documentary, and there's a second one out soon too.
And he's worked on that too.
Yeah. There we go. I'll have to see if I can get along or grab a copy of it. Darren G says, what about the new Spider-Man trailer? Did you watch that one as well, Glenn?
Yeah, I did. I thought it looked quite interesting, to be honest.
Yeah.
I liked the... had a different feel to it, a little bit darker. I mean, I don't want it to be too broody and moody and, oh my God, woe is me kind of Peter Parker. We don't want that Peter Parker, but no, it looks all right.
I like the director. I was a bit worried about the tone, to be honest. When I saw the trailer again at the cinema, I thought, I wonder if it is a bit too dark for my kids. Like, I don't know. I'm unsure what to make of it. I'm going to be following along and seeing if it gives any more away. But I thought, yeah, it's certainly stepped up and become a bit more adult, seemingly, with its themes and its story and things like that. But I think the director's going to pull it off. I just think that they're going on this trend now, following on from Deadpool and Wolverine, that they're trying to get all the imagery from the comic book covers in there. I keep seeing pictures through social media of like, oh, this is from the Amazing Spider-Man number such and such. This is from the Spectacular Spider-Man issue. And it's like, are they forcing that imagery in there artificially, completely, trying to tailor the story to incorporate these things to provide that fan service for people? And that's slightly worrying in a way. Is it a new trend of them to do this? I don't know. I don't know what to think. I think it looks more Spider-Man. I'll go and watch it anyway. So I don't know why I'm talking about it like that. But yeah, it'll be all right, I'm sure.
What a glowing review. It'll be all right. I'm sure it'll be all right. I'm sure. It'll be fine. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to move us on again.
Okay. Do it.
What have you been watching, Glenn?
I've only been to the cinema once, and that was to see Glenn Powell in How to Make a Killing.
Oh, yes, I forgot you did that, yeah.
Which is all right. It's an okay watch. It's... I keep seeing things about, it's a remake of Kind Hearts and Coronets. It's nothing like Kind Hearts and Coronets in the respect of Glenn Powell isn't playing every single role and things like that. And it's another one, though, that I think is a little misleading from the trailer. The trailer makes it not necessarily that it's a bit of a caper, but that there will be a light kind of humor undertone to it in some kind of way. That is not the case throughout that film at all. There's a couple of jokes in there and they don't land, and I don't think they're made to actually land that much. I think they're almost... The characters are always almost trying to make light of a situation that isn't to be made light of, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's a very good watch. Glenn Powell's very good in it. It's an okay film. I would watch it again. I don't know what Margaret Qualley's doing in there. She's fairly useless throughout in her role that they shove her into, type of thing. But it's an okay watch. Yeah. But yeah, slightly misleading from the trailer, I feel. And then through the week, it's been TV stuff. Season 2 of Last One Laughing is on Prime. First 3 episodes. That is just... It is nice to laugh out loud at something. And Last One Laughing is such a great show. If people haven't watched it, please get on Last One Laughing. Don't bother with the Irish one or anything like that. Just the UK one. It's hilarious. I've started rewatching The Studio, the Seth Rogen Apple show. I'm enjoying it so much more the second time round. First time round, I found it a little too frantic and too much kind of thing. But I think I'm probably in a better headspace and a little more chill. So it doesn't feel as frantic. So I'm enjoying that again. And this afternoon, I watched a really random film called Protein from last year or the year before.
Oh, no
It's
idea.
a bit like... It's got a Dead Man's Shoes kind of vibe to it. Set in Wales. It was an okay watch. I mean, it's not brilliant by any means, but it's this homeless serial killer that ends up in this town in Wales. He ends up killing this drug dealer and eating the drug dealer. Unbeknownst to him, this then triggers this whole thing where this rival drug gang are blamed for the killing of that drug dealer. And they end up like taking each other out, and he's picking them off bit by bit as well. It's a very strange film, but it's fairly low budget. Like I say, set in Wales. It's very Dead Man's Shoes if I was comparing it to anything else. It's got that kind of vibe to it. It randomly popped up on my Twitter feed the other day, and then I just happened to stumble upon it, and I thought, you know what, I'll give that a bash.
I don't think it sounds like something I will be wanting to visit.
No, it was quite an interesting premise, to be honest. It was all right. Yeah. What about you? What have you watched this week?
I went to the flicks the other day to see Project Hail Mary, and it was very, very good. I very much enjoyed it. I enjoyed the book, and I equally enjoyed the film. There was obviously a lot missing from the book, but I think they did a good job of navigating the changes to bring it to the big screen, really. The book added a lot more for me in terms of the techno babble and some of the theory behind what they were doing, and there was a few more problems that they encountered in the book, but to transfer that to screen, it was really good. And they did a great job of making the puppet CG character believable, and Ryan Gosling's performance alongside the puppet was great. It was really good. Really solid movie. It was funny. It was heart-wrenching at times, and it was a great watch. It was a really, really good watch. And took my oldest boy to see it as well, and he said he enjoyed it and has been quoting lines from it since. So I take that as a good thing as well. I know you think it looked probably a little bit like it was skewed to a younger audience when you saw the trailers, but I didn't get that from the film myself. But again, I know the book and I knew what the story was going to be, so I don't know if you would feel differently when you watch it, but to me it didn't seem to skew young.
Yeah, I was contemplating watching it tomorrow, and then obviously we're going tomorrow night, so I think I'm going to put the kibosh on that. And it just... The trailers didn't do a lot for me. It looked a bit too family film and a bit too 30 years too late, kind of the idea, the premise behind it and stuff. So, no, for me, I'm saying that's how I felt it kind of looked, which doesn't kind of inspire me to watch it, I'm afraid. But I might do it at some point, but I'm not in a rush to watch it.
I'm not going to try and convince you because I know you'll just dig in your heels and not bother watching it.
That coming from you is so ironic. Yeah.
Anyway, and other than that, it's just generally been like you, just
TV stuff
through the week, really. It's been quite an exhausting week, to be fair. So, yeah, that's my excuse for not getting to a movie. But, yeah, I'm going to drag us back around to pickups as well because I accidentally skipped Morton. I'm sorry, Morton.
Oh, no. Have we got a half hour to go through everything Morton's picked up? I don't know, have we?
One message. So,
okay.
Morton picked up next Friday Austin Powers trilogy box set. Jaws 2, 3, and 4.
Oh, dear God.
Stranger Things 4K Ultimate Edition. Waiting 2005. Is that the Ryan Reynolds one? The Longest Yard 2005.
So more Adam Sandler then.
Night of the Roxbury. Quite a mixed bag there, Morton.
Yeah, I mean, Jaws 2 I quite enjoy. Jaws 3 has its moments. The effects are awful. But it still has its moments. Jaws 4 is unwatchable. Unwatchable. Awful. Right. I like Michael Caine's comment on it, though, when anybody asked him about it. He said, I never saw the film, but it bought my mum a nice bungalow. And that's all that matters.
Nice. I'm just trying to come back around and see what everyone else has been watching as well. I'm sorry, I lost where I was. It's just flicked my messages and I can't find it now. There we go.
There we go.
Electro Brain. Project Hail Mary is amazing on every level. Movie of the year, easily. There we go. Adam from New York City. Looper. Palm Springs and Safety Not Guaranteed. I liked all of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Darren Z, there was a question here earlier. Asmac asked, is Disclosure Day connected to Close Encounters? Darren G just said, I don't think it's connected to Close Encounters, just another UFO movie.
Just another Spielberg UFO movie.
Yeah, I think it tries to capture the same vibes. I think it's Spielberg trying to capture his essence from those movies back then.
Honestly, I grew up loving Spielberg, adoring Spielberg. Raiders of the Lost Ark is still one of my favorite movies ever, and he's made some absolutely cracking films. But I think you watch the trailer for Disclosure Day and it doesn't feel like he's moved on from War of the Worlds.
No.
That it could easily be War of the Worlds 2, and it has the same vibe about it. It doesn't feel different or exciting or anything like that.
No.
It feels a little stale, like he's done it before.
Saw Project Hail Mary, that was one of the trailers, and it didn't have that level of excitement of a lot of the other things. And I'm worried that this is going. It might do well because of Spielberg's name on it, but I don't think it's going to do as well as people hope, unless they have a blinding next trailer.
Yeah.
AJ Pink, watch this week Roman Holiday, The Searchers, How to Make a Killing, I Swear, Rio Bravo, and Project Hail Mary. That was great in IMAX.
Yeah.
Jeremy Carr, I watched my pickups anime, Monarch, Legacy of Monsters, rewatching the Legion series, and continuing my 666 Batman rewatch. I'm waiting for the Monarch series to stack up a little bit before I start on the second series of that. But I did enjoy the first series. Thought it was good. Anthony, I watched the 78 film Corvette Summer that starred Mark Hamill, who was at the height of his career at the time. Very good. AJ Pink says, How to Make a Killing was fine, nothing to write home about. Glenn Powell is a leading man, just isn't for me. He's charismatic, but never goes all out.
Yeah, I unfortunately feel like Glenn Powell is Glenn Powell in every role that he's in. Whether that's Running Man, he was slightly angrier Glenn Powell, but he was still Glenn Powell. Twisters, he was like slightly smarmy Glenn Powell, but he was still Glenn Powell. Yeah. He's not a man in many faces.
Mad Dog, this week I watched Begonia, the remake of Conan the Barbarian. Harandar, the first one on Netflix since the sequel has come out in cinema. Scream 7, and started watching One Piece on Netflix. Never tried One Piece. It looks bonkers. Absolutely bonkers.
So Durandar or whatever that was is a remake of Conan the Barbarian. Is that what that read as?
No. I don't think it is anyway, unless...
Oh, yes, they did do a new Conan, didn't they?
Yeah, with Jason Momoa.
Yeah, I'd completely forgot about that. I think most people had
Yeah,
completely forgot about that as well.
In 3D too, Glenn.
Oh dear God, no.
Cinema San finally watched Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing. Enjoyed it very
Mm-hmm.
much. Great cast, still relevant today. Absolutely. Dan G watched Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die, which was good but disappointing. Probably a one and done.
Yeah, it's a definite one and done for me, I'm afraid.
Yeah, Anthony is on top of watching anime.
Mm-hmm.
Watch some more, get some more.
Yeah.
Jed Lomax, I cancelled all streaming services last year to get through the backlog, 15 months in and still getting through it. That said, I've added a few more to it along the way.
And this is the thing, like you say, there's a steady stream of films coming out that are always going to be added to.
Yeah.
Forever playing catch up. You got to get on it.
When will we be happy with what we have? Morning's reviews. This week I have watched Scary Movie 4, 5, Weapons, Heretic, and Nobody 2.
Nobody 2 was awful.
I enjoyed Weapons and Heretic. I've not watched Nobody 2 yet.
No.
Not yet.
Don't.
Paul Coe watched F1, which was great. Abigail, very good. Radar, not good. City Heat, okay. Mystic River, great. Dead Silence, which was okay.
Yeah.
Movie Wolf watched, I swear, The Roses, Night Hawks, Night Books, Mortal Kombat 95, and then made the mistake of watching Annihilation. Less said the better. Oh, and watched the ice hockey today.
You did indeed. Although Movie Wolf's team didn't win.
Boo.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'd go back and watch the Mortal Kombat 95 at all, even with the hype of the new one.
No, I said to you, I saw the trailer for the new one, Carl Urban one and what have you. And I said, because I've got my Limitless card, I probably actually will go and see it.
Yeah.
It'll be entertaining trash for a couple of hours.
Fair. Smear's lot watched this week: 8 Twilight Zones, Planet of the Apes 68, Beneath the Planet of the Apes, Cinderella, Nausicaa Valley of the Wind, Escape Planet of the Apes, Conquest and Battle, Planet of the Apes, and
more.
Miss Pinkerton, The Keyhole, Tarzan Escapes, Way of the Dragon. Cracking. That's a good amount of viewing.
Yeah, not kidding.
As one, I watched Shaun of the Dead and Public Enemy.
I love Shaun of the Dead. It's one I can go back to and back to.
Excellent. Clock of Money, Great Escape, Guns and Never Own. Tried to watch Ice Cold and Alex, but this is old and corrupted.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
That's what you get from accumulating and stockpiling physical media. Bad corrupted discs.
Yeah. Oh no.
Anthony says, speaking of the Way of the Dragon, Chuck Norris passed away 2 days ago at age 86.
He did, unfortunately.
Yeah.
There's been a few people passing lately, haven't they? Obviously, Nicholas Brendon as well from Buffy.
Yep.
But hey ho, yes.
Yeah. Johnny Carrington is on Netflix.
Is that in, as in the film I Swear is on Netflix, or in response to somebody going, "You're lying," and he's gone, "No, I swear it's on Netflix."
No, the film was on there. The film was on there. Morton's Glenn, I think I might not do the Resident Evil locations video. It's 4 hours of travel for a location that might not be open.
Wow, yeah, I probably wouldn't bother. Just enjoy yourself.
Adam Pestridge is with us as well. Good evening, fellows. What's the crack? We're chatting nonsense about films.
Yeah, I mean, why break the habit of a lifetime?
There we go. Mad Dog says Durandar is the movie about India, Pakistan. The sequel is going crazy at the box office.
Oh, okay.
Movie Wolf says the Momoa Conan wasn't entirely terrible, if I remember rightly. Not entirely. I can't remember much about it at all, to be honest. I know I had it in my collection at one point as well.
Of course you did.
Right then. I think we're nearly ish on top of the comments at the moment. So if anyone's got any questions for us, now is the time to shout them out.
So yeah, I referred to Adam in NYC as my future son-in-law last week because he did comment on one of the videos that his mum went to visit and said we were on in the background apparently, and his mum said, "Oh, who's the attractive older gentleman?" Now I believe She meant me over you.
Oh, you certainly look older.
Yeah. So yeah. So Adam's mom has got it going on.
Yeah. So tomorrow we're going to the flick tomorrow together, aren't we?
We are. We're going to hold hands and cuddle and everything. But Ready or Not 2, Here I Come, or whatever it's called. Is it Here I Come?
Yeah, Ready or Not. No, I don't know. This is
Ready or Not 2.
I think I've seen it as Ready or Not 2, Here I Come. But then why isn't it just Ready or Not, Here I Come? 2.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because people are idiots and people will go along and go, oh, what? So there's a movie before this one? They have to put 2. It's a little bit like, and I agree with Flanagan, I think Dr. Sleep didn't do as well because it wasn't classed as The Shining 2.
Yeah.
Because, again, people are idiots. So, I mean that in the nicest possible way. Everybody other than who is in the chat today is an idiot, is what I mean.
Okay.
Unless you're rewatching this later in the week, then you're not an idiot either.
Movie Wolf says, which of your films do you recommend for a watch? What do you mean? What do you mean, Movie Wolf?
As in a film that you've been in, I would think.
I've been in.
Yeah.
I think The Northman. To be fair, off the ones that I've worked on, I'd say The Northman. Do you think would you agree with that, Glenn?
Oh, I'd say Madness in the Method. You know, something quality like that.
My scene was cut out to that.
Oh yeah.
Have you?
What about Sherlock Holmes 2?
Yeah, my scene was cut out to that.
Okay.
Got Jack the Giant Slayer, Pan, Prometheus, and other bits.
Other bits.
I can't remember, but yeah, I'd say The Northman is probably your best bet on that one. Yeah. That's my favourite, anyway. AJ Pink says, never seen Ready or Not. Is it good?
Oh, I love Ready or Not.
Fun.
It's great.
It's fun. It's not got a lot to it. There's not a lot of meat to it. It's just a enjoyable romp.
Yeah, I think it's, radio silence make it really interesting. Samara Weaving's great in the main role. It's just shot really nice. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of blood. Good.
Yeah. Darren G says should be getting hard boiled by the end of the week.
Yeah, because that's
Monday.
Proper release is a week tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah. It's one that I haven't ordered yet. I keep being tempted to pick up or order, but I don't know. I don't know if I need it, and I'm kind of going back and forwards and procrastinating a lot on some of these releases now as to how much I need to get it now, or if it will be available in the future on a standard edition. That
well, it will be, and I think the fact that you already own it on Blu-ray says it all. Really, you don't need it.
I think it does. Adam says, I recommend Dust Bunny, one of my favourites this year. I wasn't blown away by it. Maybe I need to have another look at it at some point.
Yeah, put it. It can be 151st watch.
No,
behind your other ones that you've not looked at.
It's on digital, isn't it? It's on iTunes.
No, but you've still got to prioritise your shelf of shame.
Yeah. I'm not saying like, I'll watch it tomorrow. I'm not saying that. But
you can't. We're watching Ready or Not 2. Don't cancel on me to watch Dust Bunny again.
Why not?
Honestly.
Jerry Carr, should I make burger and fries on macaroni and cheese? How about a burger with macaroni and cheese on it?
That sounds a very you kind of burger. It really does.
Yeah. I had, before I went to the cinema yesterday, on Saturday, we went to McDonald's to try their McGriddle, because the kids have been watching Ryan Trahan, and he's been doing the Airbnb challenge of visiting a different Airbnb in a different state every day. So it's like 50 states in 50 days. A lot of the mornings they go to McDonald's and have this thing called a McGriddle. So the kids, obviously seeing Ryan Trahan eating this McGriddle most mornings, they wanted to try one as well. And the McDonald's in the UK have just started doing it. So we went to McDonald's and had one of those. And it looked very disappointing. It was the limpest little thing that you could see. It's not a breakfast. And it was literally a sausage and egg muffin but instead of the muffin, it was almost like 2 pancakes sandwiched in it, and the pancakes had bits of maple syrup through it as well. It tasted all right. It just looked crap compared to those that you see on screen. But yeah, I don't know how I started that story or where I was going with it. But
our McDonald's is crap here anyway in comparison to the States. It really is. You know, I have very, very different fast food experiences in America than here.
Yeah,
we're rubbish at it.
Adam says, Phil, did you and the boys watch Pinocchio yet? No, we went to the flicks on Saturday instead. So I took my eldest to see Project Hail Mary. My youngest went with the wife to see Hoppers, the Disney Pixar movie. And they both very much enjoyed Hoppers from what I've heard. Anyway, all I heard when they came out was my youngest said, Mummy was crying. And that was about it, which is a Pixar movie. She's going to cry through it. That's what they do. Real Sketchman, I think they're going to re-release the first Ready or Not whenever the second one gets announced for home video. Missed out on the initial Blu-ray. Was there a 4K of that knocking about?
Yeah, we didn't get it, did we? Did we even get the Blu-ray over here? I don't think we did, did we? We only got the DVD over here for Ready or Not.
Yeah, I think we did. I ended up getting the digital version on iTunes, which was 4K, because the UK release was nonsense.
Yeah, I'm the same as you. You could get the Blu-ray, you could import it. In the States, they had the Blu-ray and stuff, but over here, it was literally just DVD of it, which is just pants. I would think they'll do a double pack. I've noticed this week they've announced 28 years later and 28 years later, Bone Temple is getting like a double pack on Blu-ray and 4K as well.
How exciting.
It is. They're good films. Shut your face. You don't know what you're talking about.
Big J says, Phil, I'm disappointed. I had a McGriddle on Saturday and loved it. I didn't mind it. It's just very limp and small and just disappointing.
Phil did send me a picture of it because I asked what he was going to have, and he sent me a picture of it, and I just said, that looks really sad. It did. It looked like it had been run over in the car park, and then they brought it in and gave it you.
I think it's the UK McDonald's. I don't think they have any pride in what they're dishing.
Oh, they don't at all. It's all thrown together.
There we go. I don't know if you can see that limp little thing. It was tiny, and I think a lot of my problems when I have any food.
That was a picture of your penis, wasn't it?
Yeah,
tiny.
Yeah, it was just not satisfying in any way. Anyway, so it didn't feel like I've had a meal, and I expected it to sort of at least half fill me. I'd need like 4 or 5 of them to feel any. We've just lost Glenn. So I'm going to go back to the comments while he composes himself.
Oh, Phil needs 4 or 5 of them to feel satisfied. You never moved on from your years in prison, did you, at all?
No.
Such a shame. Such a shame.
Electrobrain says we did get a basic Blu-ray in the UK for Ready or Not.
Did we? I don't remember that.
John Robbins says
I'd have picked it up.
Yeah, John Robbins says I don't think it's 4K for Ready or Not. I imported the Blu-ray.
Yeah, I didn't feel like we got one at all. I thought it was just DVD.
Yeah. Movie Wolf says, I'm looking forward to They Will Kill You.
Tell a lie. No, initially it was only a DVD release. The Blu-ray release came later. I'm sure of it. Let me double check. You carry on. I'm just going to double check this.
Yeah, I was trying to talk to you and you're just ignoring me.
Oh, well,
Movie Wolf, I'm looking forward to They Will Kill You. Looks very similar to Ready or Not. Yes, I thought that as well, but it looks a heck of a lot of fun with it as well.
It does look
hoping
fun.
The screening times work for it. I think the problem is when it's released, we've also got Super Mario Galaxy coming out, and checking the cinema local to me, it looks like
it's plastered with Mario everywhere.
Yeah, it's taken up so many screens and so many screening times that I'm worried that They Will Kill You might not stand much of a chance of standing its ground and doing well.
I am incorrect. We did get a Blu-ray release. I'm really annoyed at that. I didn't know we had.
Yeah.
I felt like it came later on because... But anyway, I didn't pick it up. I'll wait. I'll get the 4K. We'll get a 4K.
Yeah. Woody says we did get a basic Blu-ray for Ready or Not. I know because
no, we had it. You know what? I know as well because I did see it in CEX.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, but I say I felt like it came out later on, but no. Yeah. Incorrect.
Anthony says the US McGriddle is different from the UK one.
Most things different in the US.
Yeah. You guys get it so much better.
Bigger and better.
Yeah. Morning's reviews. I have so much coming from Rarewaves. Takes an ages to get from the UK. Yeah, they're pretty slow, Rarewaves are. They're cheap, but so they can be a bit slow. Nick says, can one of you chaps pick?
Pick what? What are we picking, Nick? Nick pick? What are we picking Nick in? Nick a pick?
I don't know. There we go. Meal per Yoshi popcorn.
There we go.
They've sold out, Nick. They've sold out everywhere. Derby and Mansfield have both sold out quite a while ago, I believe.
So sorry, Nick. But Odeon got them earlier than everywhere else, I think, didn't they?
Yeah.
The Yoshi ones at Cineworld and all sorts, I think. So
yeah, I'll keep an eye out. But I think the prime for scalpers on there, because it's not just the movie fans that will be wanting to buy those to scalp. It'll be the gamers as well. And then, it's
the thing is as well, it's one of them where you don't have to. Some of them you have to buy the combo, so it comes with the drink and comes with the popcorn and all that kind of stuff. And that one is one where you could just buy the tub empty on its own.
I think there needs to come a time with some of these popcorn buckets and things that they restrict who's buying them and ordering them. I think you have to have a movie ticket to be able to purchase it, have a movie ticket and be seeing the movie at that time or on that day to be able to pick up the popcorn bucket, because it's selling out and people are flogging them 3 times the price on eBay, and kids are missing out that want them, and they're not really made particularly for collectors. Well, they are. Yeah, they are. Sure.
They are.
Well, yeah, there's kids are going to see it. I'd love a popcorn bucket like that for the visit to the cinema. And at times, I wouldn't for this. I think they're massively overpriced. But if I'm taking the kids to a film that they're really looking forward to have got something like a Yoshi popcorn bucket for the visit at that time would have been perfect. But you can't do it because they've sold out now a week before the films come out. And it's all gone to scalpers that have got them listed on eBay. It's ridiculous.
Scalpers and really sad middle-aged men who should know better.
Yeah.
Hi, Nick.
Yeah, but I won't be able to see Mario with the kids. But I just thought there's not that option to pick them up something like that for them to make that special for them, because they'll see the posters and they're like, "Oh, can I have that popcorn bucket?" Like, no, it's sold out, man.
Yeah, people like Nick keep buying them.
Yeah.
Nick.
AJ Pink says, I'll still go see Super Mario Galaxy, though. I'll be taking the kids to see it. I'm going to see it, yeah. Moving off, I'll be taking the boy to see Mario, or he'll take me. Either way, I'll be seeing it.
Yeah, Nick will be taking his children. Oh, wait, he's not got any.
Morton says, the wife watched Heretic.
Oh, you've done so well this last couple of weeks as well.
It was good. I quite liked it as well.
It's a decent film. It's all right.
The dream of one day swimming in an ocean of orange carbonated water. It's my fantasy.
Brilliant.
Oh, and with that, I'm going to wrap this up, Glenn. Have you got anything else?
Yeah, we do the crappy Christmas cracker jokes. I don't like people coming in and stealing our thunder. It's not good. Yeah.
Before I wrap us up, I'm just going to put Anthony's on here. Scalpers pricing for a popcorn box. Seriously. Yeah, yes. Anthony is, they'll scalp from the UK ones, they'll buy from the UK cinemas and charge a lot more for them. And they also import the various other versions and charge massively for them. So, for example, the different Scream popcorn buckets, I've seen them listed on eBay for upwards of £100, which is what, about $130 each. It's ridiculous. Well, yeah, goddamn scalpers.
We need to do the leaderboard.
Yeah, We do.
I need to comment quickly to see if it gets me to the top.
You're not getting to the top today. Mr. Jerry Cheer's going to have done you all. He's going to do you all, I think.
No, he's not.
Is he not?
No.
What? Right, let's have a look then. Top fans.
Oh, I've still. Yes, come on.
Cut off has happened. I have my list.
It's all right. It's okay. I'm in.
At number 10, we have Cinema-san.
Well,
At number 9, we got Mad Dog. Number 8, we've got Some Meows a Lot.
Mm-hmm.
Number 7, we've got Jeremy Carr. 7, Jeremy Carr.
7? Jezza, come on.
Number 6, we've got Woody. Number 5, we've got Glenn.
I dropped to 5. Oh, I was 3 a minute ago. Oh, that's annoying.
Number 4, we've got Morning's Reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, we've got Movie Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, we've got Jerry Cheer. And at number 1, we've got AJ.
AJ Pink. Well done, AJ.
Well done, AJ. That's going
to AJ has pointed out, wow, JC has fallen off. I mean, I'm assuming you mean Jeremy Carr and not Christ Almighty.
Obviously, that it'll be cross.
Yeah, that's what you did.
Anyway,
nailed it. Well done.
Congratulations to AJ, and thank you again to Jerry Cheer for the super chat. That's very much appreciated. And we'll come to the channel upgrades for next week or whatever.
No disrespect to AJ, but why didn't that bump Jerry to the top?
I don't know.
I have no idea how this thing works. It's ridiculous.
I'm looking at the XP, and AJ's got 450 XP. I don't know what this relates to, so I'm reading stuff out, and I'm not 100% sure. And Jerry Cheer has 425 XP. So you'll need to collect experience points or XP. Here's how you get them. It says send live chat messages and send super chats and super stickers. And that's all it tells me.
I've got Microsoft XP. Does that count?
No, we're on the 11 now.
Don't know then.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, Jeremy's saying system is rigged. Sore loser, Jeremy. Sore loser.
Right. I'm going to call it there. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Thank you, Glenn, for joining me. And until next week, if you've got any other topics, just add on the comments and
give us a nudge.
Catch you all soon.
Laters.
Bye.
Bye.